ego, see the wolf cry sheep. Got so much flavor you can taste it. You taste it like Dayo gum, so refreshing. Feather sore heights you obtain. Man, I feel like Chuck Yeager and my body's a plane. You old school, but next without being nostalgic while you sucking your thumb. Waiting for the best to come, but there appears to be none with the exception of one. I'm fascinating, rule breaking, ground shaking, devastating, waking, yanking, making news, never faking, rock the nation worldwide. Worldwide. The last and right, see tight, nice, think twice. All the cool, though it's flow so sick and tight. Yeah, it ain't right. Yeah, the mic is mine and you can't get it back. Why follow trends? We seen the movie, so we know how it ends. Fly, even if you flap your arms like a bird. My zodiac sign reads do not disturb. Gonna bounce step on your action like a bird. Non-believers with my foot, so they grew another limb. I'm numb to y'all and I don't give a fly. How you rotten, who you shoot. Spit an axe to your identity. Your skull like a unicorn. That we healing your ego hollow as your halo for hat. Unless you succumb to cataracts. As clear as the view from the tip of your nose, the evidence in your eye inside. Play your hater number one of all that corny reggaeton, New York riding. Stay down the hill. This kid crash go through the air like glass. Or like a bird in a dollar ball beam. A catapult, a catalog of cataclysm.
Okay, guys, we went over the rules in the dressing room. It's touch gloves, come out fighting.
Jab, use the jab. Don't stay in one spot, circle. Keep moving. Keep moving around the ring. Keep moving, keep moving. Move. Keep moving around the ring. Okay, listen. You can throw him off with head movements. That's it. Throw him off with head movements. You gotta protect yourself. You need to block more. Double up your punches. Come on, cover up. Beat him to the punch.
Punch it out. Punch it out.
Protect yourself. Keep working the body. Keep moving. Beat him to the punch. Keep your hands moving. Keep busy.
One, two, three, four, five.
Move your head. Circle. to start doubling that jab, okay? Double that jab. That will put us in position. All side to side. Up and down, side to side. Keep your hands up.
Punch it out! Punch it out!
Move your head. Keep working the body. Champions are. Keep working the jab. Beat him to the punch. Head movement. Side to side. Keep those hands up. Back to the body.
Your winner, Iceman Austin!
Out of blistering, pace till it's Fisher King. Legs side of paralysis and make it interesting. Thanks, easy driving, breathing out a little easy. empanadas, mini graphics, smash the zilly in the back. I'm in the bucket feeling actual. Rogue like it's wait a minute, bait and switch is casual. Weatherman skulls to the pendulum goes briefly. Sharpen and repeat, life's easy.
He sight beastly in the morning to the evening, sinks his teeth in a meaty reading for protein and meaning. It's no secret to each his own. We feeding it grow, be it in unison or apart. We'll leave it alone. Plant the seed into the art. You reap what you sow. Show a sea of them who you are. They're eager to know. Hard for sleep when they're crawling back, falling out. But solar panels mounted in the tats. Bring energy, hold your glass. We try to hold. We try to hold. A toast to the last of a dying breed. They're crawling back to bed. They're falling back to sleep. A toast to the last of a dying breed. They're crawling back to bed. They're falling back to sleep.
Hi, everybody. So glad you're with us. Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and we welcome you to the Mexico City Plaza here in Mexico City. Our main event should be a good one tonight. 6 rounds, light heavyweights, between these two great warriors.
Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Iceman Austin. And his opponents, fighting out of the red corner, Brock Davis.
When you get a fight like this that everybody's been talking about, it's always so interesting to see these opening moments here in round number 1.
Teddy, if I put two fighters in front of you and said you can train, both these guys have equal talent, but you can train the lefty or you can train the righty, who would you pick?
Well, usually the lefty has a little advantage because you haven't seen them too often. And that's always going to be something that's going to really serve them a little bit. But they might not have an advantage in the business end of it. A lot of guys won't fight your fighter. And then what are you going to do?
Dismisses his opponent's headshot. Able to block that away. It was targeted for his head. Must be the punch of the day. Both guys bringing home uppercuts. Showing you some defense there with the block. Blocks away that headshot. Digging in with a left to the gut. Good block by Iceman. Last 10 seconds. That right hand is becoming a crutch. He can just lean on it now. End of the round here, and as I glance around ringside and look at the judges, I'm wondering what they're writing down, because that was a tough round to score.
Yeah, it was. And, you know, it's the kind of round where one guy would be really smart to take a page out of the book of Sugar Ray Leonard, Marvin Hagler, where Leonard stole rounds at the end, where he just clipped off 30 seconds, and that's exactly what the judges remembered.
He took a shot, but he gives one of his own. A left hand scores. Able to get away from that headshot with the block.
Is there a certain time limit that should be put on sparring? I mean, should you only spar X amount of rounds when you're heading into a fight?
Absolutely. You have to have a calendar to look at, see when that fight is, and you want to try to plan on getting to your climax, getting to your peak, and then all of a sudden you start coming down so you're strong for that fight. You don't want to be worn out going into that fight. You want to be able to gear that training and that amount of training where you come in there just the way you should.
Halfway through round number 2. Nice block by Iceman. There's the headshot, but he parries it away. That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by Austin. Takes one, gives one. The right hand scores well.
All right, listen. You need to create more punches, okay? Slip his punch and throw.
And round number 3 is underway. Good block there by Iceman. Good defense upstairs to stay away from that offensive assault. He's in bad shape. Oh, that's good stuff. Fire it right back with one of his own. Good work by Austin.
Well, I don't know if he's hip to the idea of becoming a counterpuncher, but I get the sense you'd agree with it.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, he's got the perfect platform, the perfect form for it. The guy's walking in right now, not moving his head much. He can time him, he can counter him.
A clinch after clearly being damaged. Nice block by Iceman. Super two-punch combo by Iceman. Just 10 seconds to go in this round. Targeted counterpunch by Perkins.
Austin's probably trying to assess things right now as that round comes to an end. I think it's a close, good, solid fight that he's still very much in, but I do think he's on the downside of the scorecards.
Yeah, but the most important thing is he has to know that. See, that's the thing. Can a fighter be honest with himself? And that's where the corner comes in. Somebody has to whisper in his ear and say, hey, listen, you might think you're in this place, but the reality, you're not.
Good block by Iceman. Able to dismiss that body shot. Halfway through this round. That's a good block by Perkins.
Perkins is dealing with the aftermath of being rocked, but yet he hasn't changed anything. He's still sticking with that style.
Well, that means panic has not set in. That's a good thing, Joe. He still believes he can get this thing done the way he came here to get it done.
He takes a shot and then commits to giving one right back. Good defensive skill. Ten seconds to go in the fourth. He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by Austin. As we come to the end of the round, Joe and Teddy with you ringside. Teddy, that's one of those rounds where I wonder what were the judges looking for, because it's tough to kind of draw a line between those two fighters.
Yeah, very close, but one of those rounds where you could steal it. You did a little bit more in those last 30, 20 seconds. Maybe that's the impression the judges are left with.
Oh, and there you go. Perkins is crushed by that, and he is down. So he goes down, but able to get up to his feet. Teddy, what should he be thinking about now?
Well, right now, just surviving, but if he survives, then he better figure out why he was put on the floor.
Good block there by Perkins. Oh, that's gotta hurt. Perkins' legs look shaky. He was hurt. He is stunned there, and now he ties up.
He ties up, and he was allowed to tie up, and that's what he's going to be sorry for, the other guy, that he allowed himself to get grabbed.
One minute to go in a round that feels like an all-time classic. Punch for punch, they're meeting each other. Able to dismiss his opponent's shot, and then comes back with an uppercut. Seconds remaining in this round. Oh, and he's got something for him himself, and it's a left hand.
Okay. We got this. Last round.
So here we are, all wondering, can he survive the start of this round after the way we saw him go down in that last round?
Well, it's up to his opponent. Now, his opponent gets a little careless and he rushes in a little bit too close. He can get a chance to grab those hands and tie him up. And then he can kill a little of the clock, survive.
A nice block by Perkins. Oh, that's good stuff. Firing right back with one of his own. Good work by Austin. Oh, and he returns fire with a left hand. "90 seconds to go in the fight. Perkins is sticking to what we've always known of him, Teddy. The style hasn't changed, even though he was knocked down earlier.
You know, a lot of trainers would say, hey, they pat him on the back. They say, there you go, kid. You know, stay with your identity. Just make sure that you correct a couple little things you need to correct.
Dismisses his opponent's headshot. Wow, just sit back and enjoy this one. You can tell both guys are so determined to give everything they have here tonight.
So it's like the first time you heard Ray Charles sing God Bless America. You knew it was special. You knew you hadn't heard it before. I haven't seen anything like this before.
Able to dismiss his opponent's shot and then comes back with an uppercut. And we send it up to the ring at the end of this fight to hear what the judges had to say.
Tonight, the judges have reached a unanimous decision. Your winner, Iceman Austin.
Austin's your winner by a unanimous decision.
And that was a surprise right there. Coming into this fight, we thought we'd see maybe a knockout. But no, we wound up getting a strategic fight.
For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Have yourself a great night.
San Paulo to LA, nobody move until we say so. They wanna know who got that NASA. From New York to the Bay, San Paulo to LA,